Hey everybody, Sam Kouvaris with the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update. Great Daytona 500. I know it was a long delay and all kinds of problems, and eventually I think they're probably going to move that race tonight. I mean, it gets unbelievable television ratings, even up against the Winter Olympics here in Jacksonville, by the way. The race got a 12, the Olympics got a 7. So, I mean, I know maybe nationally it might have been different, but here in town, certainly NASCAR ruled the night. And it was a long delay, over 6 hours and so forth. But, they got the race in on the day. NASCAR did, I think, all the right things. Cleaned the track, kept it dry, tried to dry it, kept raining, kept sending them back out there, and got it going and basically got the race done before midnight. Happy that Dale Jr. won. Yeah, I mean, it was a fun race to watch. I think he's obviously 11 times the most popular driver, and he's an easy guy to like, even though he's pretty shy and he's kind of reserved. I would have been just as happy with Jimmy Johnson or Jeff Gordon winning, which is only funny since they're all driving for Hendrick. But it's one of those things where you tend to have a rooting interest for guys that you like. It's pretty simple, and I think it's good for the sport. There's no question about that. And with the new rules, he doesn't have to worry about getting into the chase. He's in the chase, and I do think that with the final year with he and his crew chief, it could be big things for Dale this year, and obviously what they're shooting for is for him with the opportunity to win his first title. He's certainly off to a great start. They're off in Phoenix this week. Joined Twitter, got 460,000 followers in one day. I mean, it's just amazing. And if you're somebody who values, your self-worth is how many Twitter followers you have, well, A, get a life, but B, it's kind of interesting that many NASCAR fans were waiting, and as he mentioned at his press conference today, he had over 200,000 followers and had never sent out a tweet. He had just opened the account. Lots of fun to see him on David Letterman, and also he'll be in a lot of other places. As I mentioned, they head to Phoenix for the second race of the year without his car that he has to leave in Daytona for a year. That's the super speedway car. It'll be interesting to see how they do in the summer race, because that car will be sitting out there at the Daytona experience. A lot of talk about the combine, of course, for the National Football League up in Indianapolis. It's also kind of like a big convention for coaches and so many other people, ancillary people who are associated with the game. Gus Bradley and Dave Caldwell have spent the entire time up there talking to players, talking to every position, looking at them. The other position coaches have shuttled back and forth going up there. Word out of there, Houston really likes Johnny Manziel, may make him their first pick. The best player up there is Jadeveon Clowney, with Sammy Watkins a close second. The Jaguars seem to like Bortles as a quarterback, based on the fact that Gus Bradley has said that the first thing he has to be able to do is throw the ball out of the pocket. Plus, they like his personality as well. Whether he's worth the third pick overall, I think, is still the big question. And, if you value the players, Clowney first, Watkins second, and then on down the line, however you want to see it, how much value do you add to it because it's the quarterback? Do you add 5 or 6 spots? I mean, if you don't have one of these quarterbacks ranked among the top 10 players in the draft, you can't take him at number 3. You got to take Matthews, Watkins, Clowney, somebody, because as we know, whomever the Jaguars take, they need. They're going to fit them right in. No question about that. So it'll be interesting as we get closer. There's still an awful lot of time between now and May before the draft comes up, but it'll be the overriding topic for an awfully long time as the Jaguars continue to talk to quarterbacks and just about every other player who's available in the upcoming draft. One quick note, I keep hearing, and now the BBC is reporting that Team USA is going to play Nigeria here on June 7th before they head overseas, or to South America, obviously, to play in the World Cup. So put that on your calendar. Nobody will confirm that, but certainly a lot of people have been saying that Nigeria is going to come to the U.S. and play Greece like 4 days before that, and then come to Jacksonville and play Team USA, and then they're all going down to Rio for the World Cup. So we'll keep you updated on that as it happens. I'm Sam Kouvaris, and that's the Nimnicht Chevrolet Sports Update.